How's it going, guys? Serpico here with some NFL DFS picks for you. Week 7, guys, already in the NFL, almost halfway through the season. Hope you guys have been winning a lot of money on any site that you play at, DraftKings especially. I had my best week last week, guys. I ended up placing first in the GPP. I had a nice take home. Yeah, definitely my best week. I think it was $14.50 on that GPP. And then all the other lineups, double ups I had, I cashed in. So I had my best week by far. I was very happy and still am, but no time to celebrate that. We got to get back into it. And I'm going to do something different today. And the guys at DraftKings were kind of giving me some flack because they go, you ain't doing a Thursday night lineup. And I'm going to do it because you know why? Duh. Green Bay, Chicago tonight, guys. At Lambeau Field. Brian Hoyer coming to town. Alshon Jeffrey, Jordan, Howard, Cameron, Meredith, some guys we'll get into and we're going to talk about for this Thursday night slate. I'm going to do one contest, maybe two. I'm an idiot. I don't know. I don't want to piss away all the money I made last week and the prior weeks. So it's been a very good NFL season. NBA starts next week. I'm going to hold off on NBA until I don't know. We'll see. But NFL, that's where it's at, baby. Let's do a lineup. I'm sticking with my Oreo cookie analogy. I got a lot of shit, but it works. I'm telling you, go that quarterback and defense first, guys, and then fill it in. Get all that yummy goodness in the middle there, right? So a contest that I picked out. This is the it's a $300 entry fee, so it's a total hefty, but you know, it's a fair payout. So you got to place 18th. At least get 18th out of 74. So let's look at the payout percentage of that. You know, it's not outstanding, but you know, these are the ones that just get your blood pressure. I can't even talk. I'm so excited to play this. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I think I got a pretty good matchup. So you got about a 25%. Okay, you got a 24% chance of winning, but again, it's a lot of fun, and you're competing with some of the best people in the business. So it's fun to see how you stack up, right? Let's start with my Oreo cookie, guys. I'm going to start off at defense here. I'm going to try to make this video quick. I'm saving it up for Saturday, for the Sunday, for the millionaire lineup. But let's go quick. Defense, guys. This is, I should have prefaced this is going to be a cash game lineup. Obviously, a $300 entry fee. Don't want to go too contrarian with my picks here. I want to be safe and take home that money. So let's go Minnesota, guys. Philadelphia is still banged up. Jordan Matthews, their number one option, injured. Says he's going to play. I don't know how much Ryan Matthews heard. Zach Ertz is probably, I think, going to be their number one weapon and a great tight end play this week as well. But I'm going to go with Minnesota here. There's just too much upside coming off a bye. I mean, you got a defense that's averaging 16 fantasy points. That's unheard of. I mean, Christ, Denver's only at 10.5. Minnesota's the way to go for me in cash. Quarterback, excuse me, got the hiccups. Oh, I want the game to start. Really two ways you can go here. Obviously, right? You can pay up. You got some great, I mean, you got some great choices here, guys. Brady, probably going to be the chalkiest, even though he's the most expensive, but he's going against Pittsburgh. It's at Pittsburgh. But that defense is just garbage. That secondary, it's like Swiss cheese, guys. I think he's going to have a big game. But, you know, it's a Thursday night. So I'm looking different. You know, Aaron, I think, has a chance. But, boy, the inconsistency of that offense and literally no running game, which we'll get into in a minute here. I got to stay away. A lot of good choices at the bottom, too. Kirk Cousins we got. Blake Bortles is a great matchup. Tyrod Taylor even at 5,500 against Miami, who is giving up the second most rushing yards to opposing offenses, quarterback and running back combined. But guys, I'm gonna pay up this week. I'm gonna go with Matt Ryan here, and I'm gonna stack him with, I think, the new Antonio Brown, at least for now. Because he's got Landry Jones throwing him the ball. Ugh, could be dangerous. Julio, though, guys, I mean, this is a gravy matchup going against San Diego. San Diego's starting quarterback now is on IR as well. You know what? I actually feel sorry for San Diego this year, guys. I mean, they've had so many injuries. It's beyond comprehensible. And hats off to Phillip Rivers for sticking through it. Guy's a hell of a talent. I wish he would have a winning season somewhere. Just don't think it's going to be in San Diego. Let's go right into running back. My number one pick, I'm sure, as is a lot of other players this week, is going to be DeMarco Murray, who's facing just a terrible Indianapolis Colts defense all around. Not even just in terms of their passing, of their secondary and how many passing yards they're giving up, but on the ground too. I mean, they're just bad. They're just a bad defense. That's all you can say. Gravy matchup for DeMarco Murray, guys. I got him locked. I'll have right now. You're probably looking at I would say with one more guy at running back who I'll just get to right now. We'll stop leaving you in suspense. Let's get to it. Jaquiz Rogers. Who? Who the hell is that, you say? This guy, guys, Doug Martin, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Doug Martin officially not going to play again this week. Oh, I'm so pissed off. I drafted him in almost every one of my season-long leagues. Major fuck up on my part. But Jaquiz Rogers had a huge game last week against Carolina. He had 30 attempts, 100 yards, got that 3-point bonus for us, which is huge. Also got 5 receptions for 28 yards. Great play at $4,300 this week. A steal, an absolute steal. That gives you so much other stuff to work with here. And we have so many good wide receiver matchups this week, guys. You can certainly plug in Jaquiz Rogers here. I'm paying up a wide receiver. It's just what I want to do. Tight end, though, I am paying down, and I think I found a gem in Jack Doyle. Dwayne Allen is not going to be playing for Indianapolis. He is officially out. That puts Dwayne Allen in. Jack Doyle in. Yeah, we do see some inconsistency here, but the inconsistency arises with, Jack Doyle went off week 6, week 3, and he had a good week. Yeah, week 1. Okay. The weeks that he did bad were the weeks that Dwayne Allen did good. So Andrew Luck, I mean, Indianapolis, who do they have to throw to besides T.Y. Hilton? Dante Moncrief's hurt. I mean, they're just banged up. Dwayne Allen's out, like I said. They need help. Look for Jack Doyle to get involved. I think this is a great play at $2,500. I mean, what does he need to even get our 4K value, guys? 3 receptions and 50 yards. You're already at your value. You already have 4x. It's stupid not to play him. Okay, let's get into the meat and potatoes of why I wanted to do a Thursday night lineup, right? Green Bay and the Bears. We got to go with, and it's tough. I think the way that I'm going to go this week, and Alshon Jeffrey, I think, is a great pick. Jordy, yeah, I mean, you could definitely use him. I am not. I'm not going to use Jordy. I think they're going to be double teaming him a lot. I think Chicago they play kind of a scheme. It's a mix between a dime and a nickel scheme. So they always have a safety pretty much monitoring within a 10-yard span window, I should say, or cushion of the number one opposing team's wide receiver. Who they're going to use tonight, I'm not real sure. It's going to be interesting to see because I think they're going to also have to target Cobb a little bit as well. I mean, Richard Rodgers is totally out of this offense as far as the tight end is concerned. Aaron Rodgers does not like Richard Rodgers. That is abundantly clear. So for that reason, I got to stick with this guy that I rode. I mean, I rode this guy's pony so hard, and I called it, man. I'm taking credit for it, and you guys know it on DK and Roto Grinders. I called this 2 weeks ago when he was going against the Colts. Kevin White was out. Granted, it was a pretty easy call just for the fact that, like I said, Kevin White, Eddie Royal got hurt. He fucked his toe up. Jordan Howard, he had some, not tendonitis, but he had some tenderness in his knee. He had a good game, but Meredith just shit all over Indy, and then pretty much shit all over the Jaguars. Granted, two not very good secondaries. Is Green Bay secondary any good? No. Sam Shields is on AR. I think this is a great play at 4,700. I'm sticking with Cameron Meredith. I'm riding and I'm dying with the man, even though he's a Chicago Bear. But hey, this is about making money. This isn't about teams anymore. So, and then I'm going to throw in my other guy here, Ty Montgomery. He got quite a few reps this week and at running back. Eddie Lacy's now on IR. James Stark's out 4 to 6 weeks, I believe. They just called Don Jackson. Up from fucking practice squad. The guy ran a 4.52 in the 40. As a running back, there's offensive linemen that run faster than that. I'm not sold on him. Niall Davis. They traded with the Kansas City Chiefs to acquire him. Really did nothing in Kansas City. They have no need for him with Jamal Charles coming back and Spencer Ware having a good year, and Charkandrick West essentially riding shotgun. So, I mean, Ty Montgomery, he's kind of here by default because he's $3,000, and now I got $8,200 to fuck around with. Now here's where I'm kind of torn. And I think I'll cover more of this. I'll end the video now because I'll kind of cover this more Saturday once I hear the injury news on LaShawn McCoy. If I get wind that LaShawn McCoy is going to play and is feeling good and is healthy, I would probably lock him in here at my flex because, I mean, look at what he did last week. That's just insane. We all knew it. San Francisco is just the worst. They're the worst running defense in the league. Every running back that goes against them just has a monster game. And that's, again, why I like Jaquiz Rodgers this week. They're playing San Francisco, and Tampa Bay really has no other running backs at all, period. So, again, go with the guys that volume is huge, guys. And this is full point PPR, so volume is massive. Even if Cameron Meredith catches 10 balls and gets 20 yards, which I don't think is going to happen. I mean, you're still getting a ton of points and you're already over your value. So go with the guys that are going to get volume. And look at this. We got Matt Ryan, who's really probably the NFL MVP right now. Flame shield. I don't know. He's got a strong case. DeMarco Murray, we all know that. Julio Jones is a freak. And Jack Doyle, again, guys, go with the guys that are going to get volume. So this is a lineup I really like for my Thursday night. And again, your flex, have fun with it. So you really can't go wrong. Le'Veon really, just seeing his name in my lineup just puts a smile on my face. It's just like a big, it's like, oh my God, and with Landry Jones and, I wouldn't start Antonio Brown in cash. I think it's for that price. No, there's too many other guys that I like, but man, maybe Lev Bev just shits all over New England. So some things to watch out for. The other guy I would use here, besides LaShawn McCoy and Le'Veon Bell, is going to be Mike Evans for Tampa Bay. Now, one thing I am a little skeptical of is I have two Buccaneers in here. That's not necessarily a terrible correlation play, because of the volume that these two are going to get. Now that Vincent Jackson has been placed on the injured reserve for Tampa Bay, you have Adam Humphries there, who is just one of those guys we laugh at in the industry because he's dirt cheap every week, and he's like a Cole Beasley, even though he's not fitting. He's not. God, I never thought I'd say he's not as good as Cole Beasley, but Cole Beasley's blasting this year so far with Dak, and he's just kind of one of those guys. So Mike Evans, I think, again, going off volume here, is going to have a big week. So I'll get more into that Saturday, guys. But enjoy the game tonight. I'm going to play this $300 Blitz lineup. And enjoy the game. Go Pack, go. If you guys want to tweet me during the game, My Twitter is at SerpicoHCS. I'd love to hear from you guys. Call me the world's smartest man. Call me the world's biggest asshole. I love it. Guys, go to DraftKings, sign up for it. The best site, guys, for all your daily fantasy news and entertainment. So have fun, guys. Take care. Serpico out.